Robyn Banks and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, you will want to hit that subscribe button because this channel is full of tea, drama, and story times. And I'm a chick from Brooklyn and everybody loves a chick from Brooklyn, and that's on period. Just a disclaimer, yes, I have on the same shirt from my last video. If you did not know, I have to record videos in bulk because I have a job too, so I don't always have time to record a video. So when I do have time, I just record mad videos, and ain't nobody gonna be switching outfits. It don't matter what I got on. It's all about the story. Focus on the story. As you can see by the title, this is a story time when a shorty had me f***ed up. Text on my phone. This story time is gonna be short because there's really not much to it. I'm gonna just give a little bit background. So it was a little situation a few years back where I got in some trouble with the law and I ended up having to do community service. I'm gonna do a story time on that. I just gotta make sure it's not gonna get me in more trouble. So when I did community service, I met this guy. We're gonna call him Thugger. All right, so I met this guy named Thugger or whatever in community service. It was the first day. First of all, I should not be looking for no Negroes at no community service because that ain't the place to find a good man. But at that time, I used to like a little that had a little bad to him because I was bad my damn self. But Thugger came to community service or whatever. He wasn't even looking like not really crazy, but he was very handsome. Is very handsome face, dressed nice, but he was in that process, but he was growing his hair and he had them little puff balls, and I don't like that. So I first started speaking to him in community service, and I told him that I was like, I think he thought he was cute. We ended up exchanging numbers, and we was going to community service together. Like, he would pick me up, we would go together. I know, like, that shit is so that's some hood ass shit. That's some hood ass shit. But we would go to community service together, and I finished my community service before his, but we still kept in contact. And for a little while we was talking for like 2 years. Well, I'm wilding. We was talking like on and off for like 2 years, but it never really got nothing too crazy or too serious because I felt like once the only thing we had in common at the time was community service. So once that was over, it was like really no reason for us to keep talking. But I still kept him on social media. We would still talk, we would share each other, like, you know, when you go to your Snapchat memories, then you see a memory with you and somebody, you should send it to them. So, you know, I would send him videos like, oh, look at us 2 years ago when we actually liked each other and stuff like that. Yeah, we keep talking. So it was a time when I was going through a breakup with my ex-boyfriend. He seems to be relevant in a lot of my stories, but I was going through the breakup with my ex-boyfriend, and I used to post mad sad cringe shit. I used to post mad sad shit on Instagram, little subliminals like, I will never ride or die for a nigger again, like, I will never be there for a dude again. I used to write a lot of sad stuff like, my heart is broken, I will never be the same. And at that time, Thugger was going through a little situation too, where I guess his feelings was getting hurt by a shorty or whatever. So me and him started venting to each other, and one day I was like so sad. He wrote me like, what you doing? I'm gonna pull up on you, we're gonna talk or whatever. So he came, pull up on me, we got drinks from New Apollo's, and we was just sitting in front of my house, and we was just venting to each other about real shit. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I could actually have a conversation with Thugger because guys tend to act like they don't have emotions. They don't really speak on their emotions or what they're going through in their relationships. They always make it seem like they don't care, they're nonchalant, like they don't give a damn about their love life. And Thugger, he made it clear as day that he had feelings for that person that he was in a relationship with at the time, and that whatever was going on in their relationship was hurting him. And same with me. So we was just thug to thug, just chopping it up. And after that, we was continuing to communicate. So fast forward, I'm over my ex, he over his ex, and he posted a picture or whatever. So I swiped up on it and I put the heart eyes, and then he sent me kisses, and I said, can can your girlfriend fight? But I was joking, I was playing around, but I was just trying to fish to see if he messing with somebody at the time, or if he's single. He said, I don't got no girl. What you talking about? Like, I don't got no girl, you funny. So me and him started talking or whatever, and we would just reply to each other's stories. Still nothing serious, like we flirting, but we ain't talking. Feel me? So one day I replied to his story again, you know, hard eyes, he looked cute, and he was like, what you doing today? I'm like, nothing, I'm on my way home from work, I'm just chill, you know, I'm tired, I'm beat, ain't really nothing going on. He like, well, I'm going out somewhere tonight, but I'll slide on you before I go and we could chop it up like we always do, because we always chop it up. Like, he always pulled up on me, we have conversation, and then he goes about his way. So he's like, I'm about to text you, what's your number? So I gave him my number, and he texted me, and he was like, oh, what's your address? So I sent him my address or whatever, and then he was like, all right, I'm about to pull up on you now. If I got that, I'm gonna put the screenshot. I don't know if that screenshot is relevant, but I got the receipts, so I will be including parts of the conversation so y'all can tell me. All right, anyways, so I sent him my address. That day he pulled up or whatever, and we was just talking, and then he was like, oh, when can we go on a date or whatever? And I'm like, I'm gonna let you know, like, you know, I'll be at work, I'll be busy, and he be busy, he got his own thing going on, you know, for me, he just moved into a new place or whatever, so I know we both busy, so whenever we free, you know, we gonna chill or whatever. So I was telling him, like, we're gonna arrange something one of these days, you know, we're gonna go out. So he was like, cool. So he went about his business, and then I came in my house, and I don't think we really talked that day. Actually, we did. Like, after he left, I was like, oh, you got home safe, you know, regular conversation. Cool. Next day come around, we were talking, and I was flirting, I ain't gonna lie, I was flirting. And then I was like, about what you said about when we seeing each other again. I'm like, when are we seeing each other again? Like, when we going out on a real date? Because, like, we always catch each other, but we never really officially did anything together. Like, we cool vibes, we be flirting, so let's see, like, if we won't talk or something. So he was like, all right, cool, we sending voice notes, cool. I'm like, yeah, I want to see you, like, on a going out tip, because you always see me on a chill tip, and I want to show you that when I step out, I look good. Because when he pulls up on me, I didn't have to really impress him, because he knew the real me, because he saw me from community service, and you know, I was going to community service looking like a bum, because it's community service, but I'm looking cute for. So every time he pulled up on me, I never really felt the need to put in any effort, like put on makeup, get cute, because it's like he's pulling up in front of my crib, we gonna chit chat, and he knows the real me. But I basically sent him a voice note, like, when we gonna really chill with each other, so you could, like, when you're gonna take me out so you could really see, like, the real me when I'm cute, dressed up and shit. And he was like, I don't know, I told you, let me know when you free, I'ma see you, or whatever the case may be. And cool, that was that conversation. Then when I got home from work, he ended up FaceTiming me that day, and we was on FaceTime all night, really just having the same conversation about everything under the sun, like people, friendships, relationships, and why we stopped talking. Because you ever stop talking to somebody, but you never really know why y'all stopped talking. So we was trying to figure out what was the reason why we stopped talking, because we never had no bad vibes, we never really argue, we get along good. Like, we could have really went somewhere, it could have been a situation, you know, because you know I'm a Cancer, and I be, so as soon as I like you, I love you. So I was trying to figure out why he was not like, why you never was my man, like. And he was basically telling me how he don't mess with nobody at the time, because the last girl he messed with was just mad mixy, mad drama. And then he was dibbling dabbling in different women, but they were all giving him delusional vibes. Like, some of them was doing too much and some of them was doing too little. You know how players be, you know how Negroes be, you know, when a fine man, you know, when a man fine, they be having a whole bunch of women, and then when they good, like I said, he had good conversation and stuff like that. Women want that, they want them to be their man. So he was basically telling me, like, you know, he had some girls he gave good vibes to, but they was taking it like he want to be with them, and it was never like that. That's just his body. Like, so I was like, oh yeah, I understand, because I know how I could be, and I could be delusional too. So we spoke on the phone all night that day. You know, I went to sleep, I woke up to go to work. I think the next day he was saying that he was gonna pick me up from work or something like that. So he was like, just text him. So the next day I went to work, and while I was on my way to work, I think I texted him good morning. Oh no, this what happened. I ended up, it was a pause in us being on the phone, and he said he was gonna call me back, but I went to sleep and he ended up calling me back. So when I woke up in the morning, I seen the missed call and I texted him. Like, I think I basically said I was asleep, good morning. So some hours text go by, you know, I work extremely early, so some hours go by or whatever, and then I went on my lunch break. So now I'm on my lunch break and I'm checking my phone, checking my message, see who's hitting me up and shit, see who was texting me or whatever, because I was at work, I couldn't see. And I see a message that say, hold on, let me I want to read it to you. I'm gonna put it across the screen too, so y'all can read it, because all right, so I didn't even say I was asleep. All I said was good morning. No kiss, no nothing, no emoji, nothing, just good morning. Like, you know, he's cool, we chilling. Good morning, not good morning bae, not good morning baby, not good morning hun, not good morning nothing, not good morning kiss face, not good morning love struck, not just good morning. Good morning is all I text the boy. That was at 7:50 a.m. So I get a text back. When I look at my phone, I had a text back. The text says, he laid up with me and sleeping right now, so you could keep your good morning, sis.
Boy, if you don't get...
One thing about me, don't play them games with me, because I like that. I live for that. Like, I'm not all for making... I'm all about women empowerment and like fuck these niggas and shit like that, but I feel like texting me from a nigga phone is something that you won't do, especially when our conversation is not about shit and I really just texted good morning. Like, no hug, no kiss, no smile, nothing that could insinuate me and your whoever he is to you is messing around. Don't text my phone trying to be smart, because I live for that. I love it. So I texted back, girl, put that boy phone down, because clearly he did not give you his phone to text that. So yeah, clearly just picked up his phone and went through it and texted me. I said, girl, put that phone down. That was just the calmest way. I ain't talk crazy, I ain't curse her out, I ain't, feel me? Because I'm nothing to him. We didn't even get there. We was just reconnecting on some friendly shit, flirting here and there, but we didn't even get nowhere for somebody to feel like they could text my phone. This is where she lost me. She said he don't want you. I'm gonna just put the screenshot so y'all can see that part, because I'm not gonna say it because I want to make my coin off this video. But she said he don't want you eat, and then she threw the frank. And I told y'all, throwing in the frank in New York is fighting words. Do not invite me to no piece of your body, girl. I don't know what you got, but do not invite me to it. You playing with the wrong one. I'm not the one with a two. Like, I said, you sure? You texted me from phone like that's gonna do something. Go to hell. You weird as, you read the convo or he deleted it, bozo. Because for her to say he don't want me was a drag. Because if you see the messages, I'm not on his body. We're flirting, but we're on the same time. Nobody's being over flirtatious. Nobody's throwing me. Damn sure I'm not throwing myself at him. Nothing. We're having regular conversation. I'm not fiending for him. He's not fiending for me. So I'm trying to figure out why she's saying he don't want me and inviting me to her private areas, whatever area she has. I said, did you read the convo or he deleted it? Because you know, men are known for deleting conversations out their phone. So I'm thinking maybe he deleted the whole thread and she just see the good morning. But my thing is, if he deleted the thread and she just see good morning, why she automatically assume I'm a female? That could have been a good morning from his nana, good morning from pastor. Like, so then I'm like, that can't be it. She's like, keep talking crazy. Don't forget I have your addy. Y'all gonna see the conversation. Am I talking crazy? Or she invited me to her friend? Am I talking crazy, or she invited me to her frank? Okay. I said, you bold. Then she sent me my address. The only reason why she has my address is because, remember I told y'all, he pulled up on me. He pulled up on me in the car, like on some chill shit, because that's what we used to do. Chill in the car. I never brought him. I didn't bring him at that date. That day he didn't come to my house. None of that. We was chilling at the house. So I guess he did keep the whole conversation, and I did send her my addy. So she's like, I have your addy, and she texts me my address, and I'm like, so I'm like, slide. I'm like, you like he don't want me, but you see when he came to see me. Because in the messages, like I said, he asked me what I'm doing. I'm gonna put that screenshot too. He asked me what I'm doing. He said he about to come. I said, you coming right now? I look crazy. Come in 30 minutes. Like, he was asking to see me, to slide up on me. But you saying he don't want me. If he don't want me, what he coming to see me for? Oh, okay. So I told her to slide, because you saying you got my address. You got my address and what? What are you gonna do with it? Like, I don't get it. You got my address and what? What are you so mad about? You going through this boy phone, upsetting yourself, and you're getting mad at me. Get mad at the boy that you with, or laying with, or whatever you doing with him, that got you texting my phone. Like, what you mad at me for? Then she said, you hype because you got, you gonna see in a screenshot, she said, you hype, you got blank, congrats. This is what she had. This is when little baby had me fucked up. I don't know if she thought because I sent my address and he slid on me, that means we did something, but we really did not do nothing. So you look dumb. I don't know if she was fishing for answers, because you know women do that. They fish. Like, they will write a girl like, oh hey, I see you like my man picture, you know him. Like, they be fishing to get the tea, but the tea is, there is no tea. We and him never connected on that level. We didn't connect on that level that day when I sent my address either. So I don't know if she was fishing, but don't play with me, girl. Like, don't play with me. This is when I get angry. So I said, we ain't even blank. This how I know you making yourself look dumb texting me, because you don't even know who you texting. Put that man, I said, put that man phone down, wrong bitch. Because you texted me and you're fishing. She's fishing to figure out who am I, what we did, where we was at. Like, that's why she's texting me talking crazy, because she think that I'm gonna be the petty bitch to get tight and spill the beans, but it's no beans to spill. You're making yourself look dumb. Like, ladies, I'm gonna tell you this. Never like, I went through people's phone before. Don't get me wrong. I told you I went through my ex phone. I went through my ex phone from my own, to calm my own nerves, to settle my own mind, because I knew something was happening behind the scenes. I just did not know for sure. But I would never pick up no man phone and text the next bitch, or call the next bitch, like, or DM the next bitch. Like, everything you need to know is right there in the conversation, and clearly he did not delete the conversation. You see, the conversation is literally about nothing. It's regular ass what you doing, when we hanging out, when we going out. She acting like she opened a conversation and we talking about doing the damn thing. She acting like she opened a conversation and I said I want to marry him. I want to have a baby. We ain't talking about nothing, baby. You ain't got to worry about me. I'm sure there's other females in his phone, baby, that you should be worried about. Do not text my phone, like. And then you threatening me, throwing a frank and all that. For what? You mad about what? What are you mad about? Anyways, like I said, wrong chick. She said, all I see in these texts is you begging to see him. Embarrassing. I'm going to input the text messages, because I want to see. Let me know if y'all see me begging to see a nigga. Me? Miss, don't ask to link. I'm begging to see somebody. Do that even sound like me, y'all? Begging to see a nigga? To see a nigga. Begging to see a nigga? Begging. To see a nigga that I already saw? That I already saw, already been around, already vibed with, begging to see him. It would have been nothing for me to see him, because you seen he was on your girl body. It was nothing for him to pull up on me. This is where I got mad. So I said, blank, are you blank? Conversation is here. Where do you see me beg? We reading the same convo. Stop playing with me. At this point, I blocked the number, I think. Actually, I didn't block it. She blocked my number, I think, because yeah, she blocked my number, because later on in the day he texted me like, call me when you could. I guess he seen that she texted me from his phone. He texted me like, call me when you could, and I wrote back LMAO, and it went green. And then he ended up calling me like, yo, why you didn't call me? I texted you, da da da. And I'm like, boy, I responded, you didn't get the text. And he was like, oh, I think she blocked your number from my phone. Anyways, we was trying to figure that out. When he did finally call me, listen, I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at nobody, because he don't owe me nothing. That was not my man. But she calling my phone was very disrespectful, and I feel like I would never call another woman phone. I would never call or text another woman phone, especially with that energy. Like, especially when a conversation means nothing. Like, your man could have friends. If that's your man, he could have friends, and it's boundaries. Like, and if he's violating, crossing boundaries, obviously I'm not sure. I didn't know he was dealing with you clearly, because I would not be talking to him. So for you to come to my phone sideways, or like, oh, keep your good morning, he sleep, I should have been like, girl, all right, when he wake up, tell him that I said good morning. Like, all that energy, you just make yourself look like a clown. Because at the end of the day, as soon as she left, what he did, he ends up calling me, explaining the situation. I mean, niggas ain't shit. I'm not entertaining it. After that, I was like, you know what? I think we was getting too flirty anyway. We should just be cool, you know. I vent to you when I'm going through something. You vent to me. Like, I was trying to figure out why we stopped talking. But I'm sure back then it had to be something with you. Got too much shit going on. You a handsome boy, you know, you got your shit together, and bitches like that. And me, I'm Cancer. I'm jealous. If I talk to you, I love you. So this ain't gonna work out, because you ain't gonna keep having nobody texting my phone on them staticky shit, throwing franks and all that. That's out. But me and Thugger just agreed we just gonna be cool. But he explained to me, I don't believe nothing these niggas say, but he basically was saying how that girl, that's not his girlfriend, that's some girl he been dealing with, but they never established that they were in a committed relationship or committed situation. So he don't know why she felt like it was necessary for her to text me. And he also said that she texted everybody in his fucking contact list, cursing everybody out, and then she woke him up and told him she was done with him. And he didn't understand why. And he's like, this is what I was telling you about, how I told you I talk to people, but a lot of people be coming off as delusional and this, that, and the third. But like I said, I don't know what he's telling her. You could have somebody in a talking stage and making them feel like they're your bitch. So I don't believe nothing these niggas saying. Like I said, I told Thugger we could be cool. He can stay on that side, I'm gonna stay on my side, and we just gonna vibe out. We just gonna be cool. We've been cool ever since, you know, no discrepancies. But I just thought it was crazy. So I said I was gonna tell my subscribers that this bitch tried me through the phone, acting like she about to come to my address and fight for this nigga. Like, embarrassing. Do not ever ladies, do not embarrass yourself for these niggas. These niggas are embarrassing, and the next person do not owe you anything. It's one thing if a girl know that that's your nigga, but if a stranger, I don't even know who this girl is, still don't know who this girl is to this day, but I'm a stranger to you or your situation, I owe you nothing. Do not be cursing me out. Don't call my phone. Don't talk steady to me. Take that up with the next man. Take that up with that nigga, because that's who owe you. Anyways, if you like this story time, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and watch my other story times, because we on the road to 10K. After 10K, 11K, 12K, and it's only up from there. It's up and it's stuck, period.
Oh,